We are starting today with a few ideas that will turn an ordinary afternoon into a fun girlfriend gathering. After all, school's in session, so many moms, many of you I know have a pocket of time in your day to call your very own, that rare, precious hour or two. So before the holiday hustle and bustle sets in, take advantage of a chance to connect and share a good time with your favorite gal pals. Our inspiration is a fancy, famous downtown outing here in Salt Lake, afternoon tea at the Grand America Hotel. This activity includes tiers of fancy pastries, teas, hot chocolate, and yes, quality girl time. Studio 5 party and family fun contributor Celeste Whitney has some suggestions, though, on how to recreate that vibe at home. An important point, we are hosting close friends on a simple scaled-down afternoon. You want to emphasize we're not throwing a wedding here.
It's not a wedding, so don't sweat like it is, right?
Yes.
Or spend.
Yes.
Okay? So I want to give some tips on how to make it cheap, but still fun. So about a month ago, my grandmother needed a multiple-tiered cake stand, and she knew that I would have one, but I didn't.
What?
I didn't have one.
The party queen in our lives.
Bizarre, right? And I think I probably have before and gotten rid of it. I don't know. So I don't really have a need for all of these tiered trays.
Sure, they're special occasion type pieces.
But that's what makes it so magical at the hotel. So I have done this before several times, but I wanted a bunch of tiers that all matched. You can do them unmatching. So I went back to the technique of the candlestick or cup or whatever, and plates where you just glue it on top of the candlestick.
But time out, I had to do a tap test because these legit are plastic.
These are plastic.
And they look so fancy.
They're very fancy. You would never know, but now I can throw them away. I don't have to store them all or feel very guilty to get rid of them, okay? So the easy thing, I mean, you just take the glue on the candlestick, and then I just had to point out that the next one, if you want to do the second tier, you flip the candlestick over.
Okay, okay.
So it's not taking up the room on the plate.
Gotcha, and then you stack them.
How cute is that?
Adorable.
Just make sure it's centered. But there's always a little dot underneath the plate to make sure it's centered too.
And what glue are you using, E6000?
So, no. I would if these were glass, but I'm using hot glue because I intend on keeping the candlesticks and tossing the plates.
And tossing the plates when you're done.
Yep, and hot glue comes right off.
And instantly you have, and we talked about this being simple and being cheap, but instantly you have kind of the tiered effect that you would get at the Grand America.
Yep,
that
so
tea
it
is
looks
magical.
fancy.
That tea is magical, and you've recreated that scene here for
Yes,
sure.
and so I actually do have, my grandmother came from England, and their tea is important and big. And so I have like heirloom teacups, but I didn't really want to get them all out and chance breaking them or whatever.
Sure.
So I have two, count them two actual teacups that I just have as a display. To say tea party.
Yes.
We don't even need to drink the tea. You can drink the soda or the cocoa or whatever you want. It's not actually about the tea, it's just the ambiance.
We are not discriminating against Diet Coke. We are not.
If you need to feel that with Diet Coke, then do it. Don't feel bad.
I love how you've stacked and bunched and grouped these. The texture kind of coming through the glass is so pretty, but again, you're layering with the simple plastic paper plates.
Right, it's all about layering. I took these from like just flowers from my house, and then I can put them back. I don't need to store them in a separate, tea party area. This all just goes back, and you just gather things from your house to make it look pretty.
All right, and the way you've just layered and tilted and stacked, genius.
And the finger sandwiches, you don't really ask my opinion for like cooking advice. That's a different segment.
But if I did, what would you say?
But that can be the one contribution from friends is like finger sandwiches and fancy crackers. And one place where I found was really fun place to get really cool things that you could just buy was World Market.
Okay.
They have the funnest little boxed cookies and things just to add to it.
Unique and different.
Yeah, have a couple homemade sandwiches, but just a couple unique fun things from there.
Talk to me what you've done with the table dressing, because there's more layering happening underneath all of it.
Yes. I just, again, the draped flowers and greenery, but then these two tablecloths, they don't even match. They're just both decadent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So don't go too wild. Like I did that kind of intentionally to show that it'll still look good if it's mismatch.
And we're embracing that. That's part of the charm.
And both of these were just fabrics.
Okay.
Like I sewed a ribbon around one of them to make it, look nice, but the other one I didn't even think needed it. So.
And did you just kind of shop the house? We're seeing the beads all in the same palette, kind of those softer grays and teals. Just kind of shop around and see what you have.
Absolutely, absolutely. Don't make it a big deal, and you can totally just make one table look stunning.
And you have, I love this. This sets the mood, this sets the tone. We've got some maybe basic finger foods like you talked about, some cookies, some crackers. And then you're coming to the table, no pun intended, the craft table with some fun projects for us.
So my multitasking mommy brain can't just sit and visit, which would be wonderful. But I
Yes.
had to add my favorite activity with it, which is crafting, right?
Yes, yes.
Because this time of year, I do like to stock up on friend or neighbor birthday gifts. Because like you said, the holiday season will fast approach.
Sure.
And those people kind of get forgotten, I feel like.
Those who have birthdays in
Those
November,
who have
December.
yes, during the winter, fall months get really busy. So I kind of like to stockpile just a couple birthday gifts. And so it's fun to just create them.
Let's prepare. Show us what you've done.
Okay, so this first one, now I don't really want to fund as a host a bunch of gifts for you to give away, right? I'm not going to buy
Right.
a bunch of gifts.
You're not going to buy your
give
cousin's
these away.
birthday gift. Yeah, okay.
Right. So these are just easy ways where you could maybe add something to it at home. You can have some homework to fill up the box. This is just a pillow box.
Okay.
Okay, so the cutest thing ever, I just got some little black trim and glued it on as eyelashes
Look how
and
adorable
done.
this is. So cute.
No extra ribbons. I did a little bow with a tag. So all the tags and printables will be on the site. So all you have to do is that, and then how easy would it be to fill it with a bath bomb?
Right.
Fill it with this, you can get this happy birthday gum from Target with a little bath bomb, and you're done. And those, it won't expire. You just have them in your thing. And then if you wanted something more personal, I did the same exact approach with a cute journal.
Okay.
Because I love to give journals or notebooks because we all need them and we use them. But what I do is I open the front cover and write a cute little friendly love note about how great you are, and then every time you look at your notebook, you can be reminded.
It becomes personal. That
So it
same
becomes
printable
personal.
works.
Yes.
And again, the homework is the stuff at yourself, but you make these at the party.
So this is just the fun part.
Yeah.
But I can have a legit gift ready to give to someone, and I'll forget to do it or I'll put it off because
Sure.
it's not decorated cute.
Sure.
So this is that hard work, fun work together.
Done
to
in
do together.
advance. These are darling.
So this next one is a gift card, okay? So here is a way to do a gift card, but that can get kind of boring, right? So we're just adding it to a party hat, and the craft at the party is to make it a work of art.
So the hat itself, just a basic kind of economy
Yes.
bulk buy.
Yes.
And then you've
Bulk
dressed it up
buy,
special.
And then we just add some ribbon and some bows and some flowers. And then this, I want to show you a little bit how to make this tag.
Okay.
Because it's awesome.
This
And
is a
it's-
printable as well.
It's a printable. It's actually two printables. There's a front and a back. Okay? So it's going to end up looking like this.
Okay.
It looks weird on the printable because it's like half a circle
Okay.
with a straight edge. And that's because you fold back all of these rounded edges, and then they don't compete in the back for corner space.
Okay.
Because they're rounded.
Okay.
And you put a dot of glue on each of those and just press it down on the paper.
And you're done.
And you're done. And then cut the corners.
And tuck in your little gift card.
Cut the corners, tuck in your gift card. It's perfect. I just do a little soda shop.
Yes.
Go get a cookie and a drink.
Mass produce those. You've got your girlfriend gifts covered for the year.
So, and I even made little miniature ones.
Stop it.
Because how cute is this just to put in your hair?
Oh my gosh, it's got a clip. It's a fascinator. You should
Cute,
wear that
right?
the rest of the day.
I think I might. I might go home and
adorable.
wear it. But is
Oh
that
my
the
gosh,
cutest
that's
little
so
thing?
cute, so
I
cute.
just, again, found those in bulk buys at a craft store. I don't know what they're made for. Cones, whatever. I used them as party hats.
They're made for that. All right,
Right.
a minute left. Tell us about this third
Okay,
idea.
so this one's really trendy right now is the gems and the rocks and the crystals.
They're everywhere.
Yes. So one thing that was kind of new to me, which maybe it's not new to everyone, but it was new to me, is that they all have healing benefits or meanings or fun things that like attributes that the crystals come with.
Properties that kind of make them
Yes.
special.
So like vitality, confidence, abundance. And so I just found them. I printed out little papers, which again will be on your site for these three really common ones. And so you can just give them the little list. And so it's almost like you're giving them a little bundle of confidence and peace and serenity and energy. And so it's just a cute little way to use what's already trendy. And my trick on where I found these was
What's the sourcing?
I've seen them here and there all over, but the best place for the cheapest price was the gift shop at the Natural History Museum.
Oh, really?
These are $1, and they have countless different kinds and styles, and they're beautiful.
Okay.
So this was $3, and I put it on a little moss
Some moss.
because I thought that was cute. And then there's also, of course, a Eurogem printable.
You have hooked us up in all of the prettiest ways. That box kind of sets the stage for those gorgeous gems. So 3 great crafts to do at your girlfriend's DIY tea party. All of those printables available at studio5.ksl.com. I'm inspired. Thank you so much.